everyone, Mrs. Tucker here. So good to talk to you. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about math. Last week we sent you some math questions, and so I wanted to just go over how to solve those questions and just make sure everyone is on the right track. So we're going to call this Math Talks with Mrs. Tucker. So we asked you to do some adding with some tens and ones. So I'm going to do a couple examples here on the board and show you that there are different ways that you can solve it. And so the first thing that we need to do is make up a question. So our question today is going to be 24 plus 15. Now, one thing that we want to remember is that when we are adding two-digit numbers, we need to talk about where to start. And in my class, we talked about how we always need to start on the right. So the right is the ones place. So I need to put here so that we can remember this is our ones place and this is our tens place. Now, to solve this, there are different ways you can do it. The first way I'm going to show you is with base 10 blocks. So here I have my base 10 blocks. I'm going to build both numbers. So first I want to build 24. So here's my 10 and another 10. So 24 is two groups of 10 and four ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we also want to show 15. And 15 is made with one group of 10 and five ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, when we're adding, we talked about how we need to start at the ones place. So on the right, we have the ones. We have four ones plus five ones. When we have four ones and plus five ones, how many do we have all together? We have, now I like to start counting from the bigger number, it's just faster. 5, and then I count on, put 5 in your brain and snap it in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to put my 9 in the ones column. I need to make sure that they are all in line. 9. Now I can go ahead and I can add my tens place. And so I have two tens plus one 10. And when I count my tens, I have 1, 2, 3 tens, or 10, 20, 30. When I look here in the tens column, two tens plus one 10 gives us three tens. So when I look at the answer, I can see that I have 39. And when I look at my base 10 blocks, I can see that I have, now I'm going to put the tens together and the ones together. And now you can see we have 39. So that's the first way we're going to do it. The second way we're going to do it is by expanded notation. First, let's take this off. And we want to think about our numbers and what they really mean. So if I look at 24, I know that it's not 2 plus 4. I know my 2 stands for 20. So 24 is 20 plus 4. Now when I look at my 15, I know 15 is made up of one group of 10 and five ones. One group of 10 is 10 plus five ones. Now I can draw a line here, and now I can look at adding my ones and adding my tens. So starting always on the right in your ones place, 4 plus 5 equals 9. Now when I look at my tens, I have 20 plus 10. Well, I know 20 plus 10 is 30. Now I have 30 plus 9. Well, we know 30 plus 9 equals 39. So we get the same answer, which we are supposed to, because it's the same question. Now finally, there's one more way you can do it. And once you have all of that in your head, you can just go ahead and add with your question. So without manipulatives or without expanding, you can take a look and you can see that when you're adding, always start on the right. 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 equals 9. We do that first. I'm going to put it in green because green means go. 9. And then we have our tens. 2 tens plus 1 10 because it's really not a 2 plus 1 because we're in the tens place. 2 tens plus 1 10. 2 tens plus 1 10 gives me 3 tens. And it gives us the answer of 39. Awesome. Talk to you again soon.